Hello, all, and, yeah, sorry about skipping Thursday. The TLDR of it is some problems with my internet come up that basically meant I wouldn't be able to stream that day. The basics is, simply put, simply put, shit, got changed on my, data plan a bit, but I just didn't have any leftover data. I don't have enough leftover data to stream 2 days, and even then I don't have enough to stream long, which is why we're only going to do an hour today. Sorry. I want to do some grinding. I want to listen to other stuff. Literally just me standing. Yeah. Let me just get my boots back on and which side is that? Left? Right now. Uptoed ring. Yeah, I've also got Hell Joint, but that's fine. I'm not gonna. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Okay. That's... Oh, there are still enemies nearby? Like, there. Okay. What I really want to do is get either back to town or be able to do this. Not enough. Only one more left. Levels of this left. But I'm not going to bother with that since I can't, you know. Frick. Sunlight. Alrighty. No, I'm not even gonna go heal myself. Fuck it. Alright, so road to Genesis, left to right. I mean, that certainly explains why I had that problem. But oops. Pretty sure I tried down there, but just to make sure, I'm not really. No. I heard combat music. Where's the combat? Let's skip you up. At least I finally got a ring of this shit, 'cause... Fine. Don't want to get unstuck, don't get unstuck. I suppose this could count as hills too, so I'm just gonna go left and then hit the first right after I hit left. There we go. I think I went this way before, but... For some reason, I have so much trouble making out what the hell that's supposed to be, because it's been a bit, like... The fuck is that texture? Hair, apparently. Ah, old video games. I didn't really get shit right, character design-wise, until... at least in tests, Skyrim. Once someone pointed out that the characters in Skyrim look like overbaked potatoes, I just cannot unsee it. Sorry, that was me. Everything should be fine though, by, you know, for Wednesday's stream. Oh yeah, it's person. Alrighty. Let's try sooner. Let's go hit up that sign. Go left. Then hit go right. Ganessus. Roads to Ganessus. Yeah, the problem with the directions, like going to when you hit the road in Ganessus and hills. This entire area is hills, hills and more hills. Ugh. Quests. It's heard. Drawn is almost due west from. The fuck away. It has to be. Okay, maybe there's a way further up. This is the attack music coming from. Okay, you know what? This doesn't matter wasting my time, it's wasting your time too, so... No, wait. Let's see. So I can get his name right. There's House Rudderon. Drew. None. Then. Solid. Okay, so yeah. Yep. I'm basically on my own with this one. It didn't include much directions, but it gave me a better idea. Coast is where the rest gas region meets the swamps. It's a bit more detailed than the game was giving me. Oh, hey. Dum 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 dum. Well, here's the first right.
This is none of your business.
Right, left, and then hit the next right, and hopefully that'll take me to draw and fall off. For that. I have no idea. No voice acting in this game either, so how am I supposed to know how to pronounce anything? Quite a bit ways west, huh? Well, I'll follow where this road takes me until I get to it, then I'll just follow roads. Oh, I see a person. Oh.
Talk with you? Something tells me I might regret it.
Hey, there. Yes, you. Interested in making a deal? Look, I'm important just trying to go out to get on mark with some trade goods. Like using escort, though. Since mine seems to have buggered off. If you're willing to take me there, I'll give you. No, I shouldn't. Although it's dangerous. Alright, I'll give you the boots of blinding speed. Oh, I know these. Quite a bit. Boots of blinding thing. Yeah, I don't have here. Gunnar Mock. Which way to Gunnar Mock? Alright, well, I don't even know which way Gunnar Mock is. But I definitely want those because they're, I am aware that they are a potent artifact, but they require specific setup to use properly. Still. I will take him. Presumably this is the way to get an Armok. Ignoring flowers right now, because honest to God, I've got so many in. I just want to finish living up my character. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a sign way back there. I'm gonna go read it. Well, we got derailed again. I'm not too miffed about that, though. Neat artifact. One I know of. One that will help us out by virtue of... No, this wasn't where, the sign is. Split in the road somewhere around here, and there we go. Armok. Alright, main road. Blackmore Fort, main road. Which way to Gunarmok? Connect traders. That's me and us making a deal.
I don't believe it. Ugh.
The game has not even given me directions to Gunarmok. Oh, sorry about that. Now to find out where the hell Gunarmok is. Well, maybe finish off my house Veteran mission on the way, but I don't know how even know where that person is. The directions given to me are fucking terrible. Seriously. Alright. House road. Ah. I took the road to Genesis, took the left fork, as I enter the hills, and then, of course, I say enter the hills, but the problem is literally everything in the hills. But I took the left fork at the first place that had roads that was confirmed on to be part of Genesis. To Genesis, and it led me to the person who was supposed to give me the boots of blinding speed. I'm aware that of the side effects of that, but I want it. That. Oh, thank God. Yeah, we're not finding it this time, folks. We're finding Gunnar Mock, but we're not gonna find the other thing I'm looking for. Yep. It's way to Gunnar Mock. Going way out of left field for this. It's like the path of swamps. So really, given how fucking awful that one directions are, this could be the right way. Because I know it said swamps. Thanks for the fucking cliff racers.
Please, be careful. Please, be careful.
Goddamn cliff racers. I didn't even hear that one attack them. Yeah, this looks like the swamp. Trying to get directions. God damn it, game. This is Gunnar Mock. Oh, yeah, I need healing. Get our rock. Just swapping over to fucking life belt. My shit got rearranged. Well, this wasn't enough. Thanks for your help. I suppose it's not fair that I give you the reward. Here, take them, though. It pays me to give up. Yeah, that. Peril. Constant effect. Yep.
Can't you be quiet?
Completely worth it. Like, look how quickly I moved across there. Bitter Coast. Besides, I'm mostly blind anyway. These 9 times it's not when I'm playing this game. Quest before, but well, I'm gonna go to the thing, man. I'm a big fan of stuff like D&D, what many of the tabletop paper games, pen and paper tabletop games. You know, they've got a variety of names, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've never really got a chance to play any of those myself, really. But I'm a big fan of them, especially when other people play them and such. But I've stumbled across this one set of fan-made pen and paper games. Those aren't uncommon. You got one for Tess, which is hilarious. Tess was pretty blandly just a reverse-engineered from a bunch of people's D&D games. Like, straight up, there's a point when listening to the in the arena where it just feels like you're listening to a DM introduce and talk about different elements and items and shit. It's probably one of the best, one of the few things I will praise about that game. Let's go pray at the altar. Myself cured.
The girl was looking at me.
Boom. Even while blind, those things are fucking amazing. Cure disease. Cure disease. Restore actions. That's what I know works. Okay. I'll go to the people I can pay cheaper for.
Talk too much, Outlander.
The other guys only charge 5. But, right. Called Disney Villains Victorious. As the name suggests, it's basically a
Yes,
what if
friend.
all the Disney villains were victorious? That works enough for me. I get the rest of me cured later. Yeah, I don't know. I'm being lazy naming things right now. In theory, you could say this is the road to Kinesis. It's not. This game. I have a feeling the thing is somewhere this way, so. To be frank, right now this isn't too much worse than being blunt, running around at night. In some ways it's better. I can't make out any details of anything. But boom. But right. They're actually free settings, so one can intermingle with the other two as an expansion. Disney Villains Classic, which is the original, Disney Villains Crit Block, and the one that's optionally can connect to either one, Disney Villains Victorious, or DVV as it's shortened to, the space expansion. They don't know, I don't think they had to get a name for it. It's a catchy name. DBB Classic is fixed around Well, I'm heading west. I think this is probably gonna give me a better chance than the other. West Gash to Swamp. But right. It's these fairy tales. Jafar, Frozen, Little Mermaid, all of those. Even Prince the Frog. Tangle. Basically, what happens to villains? One. One is the... Fuck. Shit. I can handle one of these fuckers. Not two. Let's get to repairing, because I'm pretty sure my shit is getting kind of shot here. Yeah, yep. Fucking crap rearrange itself on me. Very good use. Running the fuck away while I'm trying to spam heals. But yeah. And such, but Disney Villain Space, which, you know, that one's obvious. All the ones dealing with aliens and such. You might think, well, there's not a lot of Disney movies that deal with aliens. Yeah, but it's not just movies. I'll touch that in a moment. And then Disney Villains Victorious Gridlock. Which is the modern day ones. Anything from post-World War I to... Anything from post-World War II. Up. As long as it's on Earth. Anything from Big Hero 6 to Phineas and Ferb to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Which also backports in some Looney Tunes characters, because the entire shtick of that was that all the characters were, in fact, you know, the cartoons are actors. And toons are an actual group of people, and they act on screen. But... and with the crossover that involved both Disney and Warner Brothers, so the Looney Tunes get backported in. Just like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are in it, but as tunes. And such. Oh, and DuckTales. The comics, Disney Duck comics, more accurately, though they also involve, elements from the reboot and the original, DuckTales show. More the, reboot. than the original, just because, well, if I understand, the reboot, basically, I do the reaction to the reboot. Everything I'm saying is that the reboot is the original show, but better in every way, whereas the comics are still their own distinct thing, and for a lot of fans, that there are things they prefer in there. But, things like, well, to be fair, it is up to the discretion of the GM how much you include, like, get the stuff from Modern DuckTales with the kids, personalities, Webby's new personality, Duckworth being a ghost. You don't even have to have him give him the same origin. Shit like that. But yeah, the big thing is, as I noticed comics, this shit is a deep cut into goddamn Disney's past. Like, wow. Just an absolute deep cut. References to shit. One of the characters that shows up in one guy's game, for instance, that I'm talking about, well, is a character from one single Disney short. Was never given a name. It was forgotten about right after. Yeah. Characters like Maui Mauer can appear. Video games, shows, movies, comics. Especially the comics. There are actually a lot of aliens in Disney comics, especially Disney Duck comics. Donald's gone up against a multitude of alien threats. In the comics. But, yeah. But it also includes stuff like Treasure Planet, or which is called the Pirate Confederacy, and such, and so on. So I'm less clear on the details of that one. The one I'm most familiar with is Gridlock, because that's the game I'm, well, familiar with seeing. You see, a couple of GMs got together, well, one primarily, but a few others help them, to make it run a quest. I've talked about those before. Single-player online RPG experiences where everything is done via voting. I mean, I am plenty west. Not near the coast, though. The coastal swamps. Maybe I'll hit them eventually. I'll keep going from this side. See much of it here. Right. But called Doof Quest, which is, well, based on Doofenshmirtz. Not even other dimension Doofenshmirtz, as you mentioned, the prime timeline Doofenshmirtz winning. And by the way, I should mention that fact that if you notice the fact that a lot of these settings are all set in different time periods that clash horribly with each other, and where many of the people involved would be decades to centuries older. Well, that's one of the key things about the settings. Also, paradox. That is to say, yes, yes, in Doomtown, that is to say, the places where Doom runs things, it is the 1940s. Meanwhile, over in the by and large wasteland, it is whatever timeline is that. And then there's that one area I don't remember the name of, from the Fireball Japanese Disney anime short series. Not short series, but a series of shorts, I should say. It's set in the year 40K. And they're all set contemporary each other a few years after the villains win. Or, like in Classic, where Elsa won. The key difference is that, whereas, unlike normal, for the most part, Gridlock works more like a Shadowrun game, rather than a sword and sorcery game. The kings are all CEOs, except for like 1 or 2 of them. For instance, Otto is the king of the wasteland, the by and large wasteland, but, he doesn't rule anything. He just abducts any humans he finds and to save them. And such. Doofenshmirtz rules 2.5 parts of the tri-state area and is very blatant about it. Yeah, because that's how Doofenshmirtz rolls. But most of them, the villain, which is actually the protagonist from Fireball, actually does, rules over her territory, but, also had absolutely no ability to communicate, because that's one of the parts of Fireball. Context. Fireball is a series of Japanese shorts, following... Hold on, let me... just so I can get this right. No, fuck you. Yes, release my fucking clicker. It's almost over, but I want to say this. But right, until I look it up. Doof Quest is an introduction to that, which is, and is based on a homogenization of the 2 different settings. They are unfortunately in, Fireball is unfortunately in, Japanese and never been translated, but follows Doofenshmirtz about a year after he's won. And over the course, the players shape exactly how Doofenshmirtz rules and all that. One of the key things is, because he's one of the people not playing by the rules, he gets in a lot of trouble. from the government because, everyone else is at least pretending the government still works, but it's actually the kings who run things. The big powers are Syndrome from Incredibles, look, man, there's not much time left. I'm just gonna talk about this, I can't get the full frickin' thing anywhere. Oh well. It's ridiculously oversaid name, and the joke amongst fandom is you say the entire thing, but I can't. Drossel von Flugel. So, and the entire shtick with that series I will cover. She's one of the kings, one of the really small ones. Is that Drossel, that the robots are a von Neumann swarm that have conquered the Earth long after humans left, and humans have come back and are waging war to retake the planet. And these robots, half the time, don't even remember that they're at war with humanity. They can't communicate in any way, and they often forget what a human even is, let alone that they're at war with them. It's a very silly series of shorts, but from what I understand, pretty good. Oh, good. I'm going to go briefly look around for something to fight. Excellent. Duke quests, and the setting overall. Glomgold Industries runs. We'll be back to the full 5 hours time, Wednesday. Owns, a good chunk of, runs most of what is known as a fictional state of Kalistata, which is part of how they make all these various things work. Zootopia is its own state. Shere Khan owns Cape Suzette, which is a territory, not a state. David Xanatos runs New York and everything, and a bunch of things up there. The Oregon Triangle is where Bill is fucking contained, but yeah, things aren't getting good there, and that thing's going to in danger of eventually just cracking open and leaking everything out. Syndrome runs much of that part of the country, the West Coast, don't know at all. Part of the West Coast leading into Vegas and that area. San Fran Tokyo's villains run that area, and Shigo, Fudrak Tech, runs a chunk, and the rest of Colorado, because Milton is basically Denver. The by and large wasteland replaced the American wet bread aspect, so, everything is going complete shit. Yeah, I think that covers everyone. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I can't forget. New Mooney Incorporated. The villain from Star Versus. And, it's bad news. For setting overall. Oh, and the villain from shows like Witch, but it got incorporated as just another one of those universes that gets rolled over in the wars between Prince Phobos from Meta World from Witch and a bunch of the other interdimensional worlds are all happening in the background. Hawaii is off limits. It got destroyed by a flubber accident, when in reality it got taken over by the Galfed as a human Earth preservation for all the species on it, including humans. it's not surprising, but Gantu won. And two of the major forces of power in the Galfed, Galactic Federation, from Lilo and Stitch, are Gantu and Pleakley of all people. Because Gantu caught Stitch and everything, and Pleakley discovered this entire planet of endangered people, and managed to convince enough people to help protect them. Which Jumbo's helped. Mostly because it meant he could at least stay imprisoned on Hawaii instead of elsewhere. Yeah, because he didn't succeed in capturing. Oh, and Lilo's probably dead. That's a big thing. A lot of the heroes are probably dead. Some of them are definitely dead, and some of them might not be. It really is both up to the GM and basically the villain. Darkwing's definitely dead. Negaduck wouldn't let him live. Scrooge could be alive and a dead slave. But yeah. And it's just interesting campaign setting, because all these things miss and match. Living cartoon characters, and such. And it deep cut Disney. The only one exception for the Duke quest, which I don't think is part of the larger setting, is Jackie Chan Adventures stuff. They've started discovering the talismans. I have no idea why those are there. I'm not complaining. More showing for the more stuff for Jackie Chan Adventures is always good. But yeah, it's honestly a pretty interesting thing. Right, okay, well, I'm gonna back up and leave again. But one of the things I really like about this game that's really got me interested in checking out more stuff with the setting is how dice rolls have suddenly just changed, could suddenly just topple the balance of power. What I mean? Well, part of the way through the story, Syndrome fixes up the Sand Casino. He uses Inspector Gadget-based technology to build a Robo Sinatra, and as a monument to his own ego. Shigo and Doofenshmirtz plan a heist in it, and everything goes well when the principal Sky High tries to give Sinatron, the robot Sinatra, the order to cause a distraction, which conveniently frees Sinatron from his shackles, allowing him to successfully throw a coup. And it's great because this wonderful moment when brought this big battle, and then Syndrome just crit fails a roll and bam, broken and bleeding. Unfortunately, this coup doesn't last, but Syndrome is straight up removed from the board, and someone else takes over his Megacorp. Just suddenly, bam, this massive shift in power. And then there's the best moment for me. That little moment when Doofenshmirtz has just managed to earn David Thanatos' respect. And then he informs Thanatos about the innator he built. Yeah, a friendly warning that the innator is a probability innator. Yeah, it's something come up with by the Fred, but it's something Doofenshmirtz could make. Basically, probability's out of whack. Everything is more extreme. Crit fail successes are always crit successes. Fails are always crit fails, and so on and so forth. And there's this wonderful moment when Thanatos, king of intrigue, barely manages to keep his calm when Doofenshmirtz explains he broke probability. Because he was not fucking ready for that. Of course, he's probably very thankful for the warning, because then Thanatos proceeded to fucking to succeed at everything he did the next turn. Anyways. It's called Doof Quest, check it out. High Priest saying out. I will see you Wednesday, and at a proper fucking amount of streaming time. We will fucking find this place, even if I have to look it up on a map. Because I'm kind of done with trying to find it. High Priest signing out. Yeah, I already did that. Bye.